Okay, I'll watch and see if it posts on there. If not, then I'll post it myself. Alright guys, we got something kind of fun today. We're going to do chicken Alfredo, but apparently it's a healthier version. Just slightly, just a little bit, not too much. Don't worry. We don't go all healthy here because, I don't know, just because we don't feel like it. So, we gotta start with the chicken. I'm trying to think everything that goes into it, how much cutting board I'll need. So I'm just gonna use a big cutting board today, which you cannot currently see because I have it rotated at my face. Big cutting board, floop. I don't like that at that side. There we go. We need that. We're just gonna start by getting all our ingredients out real quick. Oh yeah, I should probably actually turn this on because I had. See, it looks pretty yummy. Okay. So we need the chicken breast. We need this penne pasta, penne. Salt, pepper. Kind of your basics, pretty much. Should be pretty simple day, night, whatever it is. 7 p.m. so it would be night. Garlic. So there is one thing in here that I'm not a huge fan of doing, but we're going to be trying it today again and see how it goes. Garlic's up in the corner. Got our garlic. It's getting really low. I got to make sure to buy some more. So garlic, flour. We need flour. I saw something move. It always worries me when I see something move. Okay, so we need flour. Because I am short, I have my stool. Nah. I dropped it on my foot a little bit. My bad. Okay, so step up here. Flour should be up here. That's sugar. Alright, that's sugar, isn't it? That's sugar. But that right there is flour. And it looks like it's brand new. Oh, no, it's not. It's open. Do not drop this, do not drop this, do not drop this. Vegetable oil. Put that away. Okay, we can close all that back up. Okay. Chicken broth, which as you know, we use that thingy. Whoop, put you back. We use that kind, right there. So that'll be pretty easy. I'm just gonna pull, well, the flour can go right here for today. So let's see, what else? Flour, chicken broth, milk. I'm a little nervous because I had milk earlier and I don't know if there's enough. I'm hoping there's enough milk. It needs a full cup and this feels very light and empty right now. We need spinach and Parmesan cheese. So spinach. Here's the healthy part. It's the spinach. Whoop. That plus we're using skim milk rather than cream. So yeah. I didn't really realize that. We actually have low-fat buttermilk in here too. Don't know if you really want to use that in chicken Alfredo. We got 2 things of Parmesan, so I'll make sure we have plenty of Parmesan in it. I'll need to get one more this weekend for my cream cheese mix. I'm almost out. Doesn't look like it from there, but I am. I promise you. I am almost out. Okay, let me see if my thing has posted. Okay. Not yet. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Okay, so we're going to use a big pan today. Because everything's going to be done pretty much in one pan. Well, except for the noodles, that's going to be done in a pot, which actually I'm probably going to get those going very first. That'll work right there. I need to empty the dishwasher again afterwards. There's not much dishes to do though. Big pot, big pot. This should be big enough. Probably don't even need this big. Oh, there's one slightly smaller. Alright, put all this out of my way. I didn't even know we had this one. Don't really need the lid. Alright, let's get it filled with some water. So, let's turn on the water. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Let's start filling this up. Doing this one-handed, so this could get very heavy very quickly. Let's hope it's not too much. Water, 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 water. Come on, I got this. I have the strength of 10 men. Oh dear God. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. Stay on the counter. Whoop. Yeah, that should be plenty. Oh, there's stuff in here. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna set you down while I rinse this out and refill it. Because I didn't realize it was dirty. Ah. Alright. I didn't refill it yet, but I got the gunkiness all rinsed out. And I just dropped the towel on the floor. Alright, now we got pretty clean water. So let's get this set on the stove with it going nice and hot. Hello. Let me do a quick post because it does not seem to be going up where it needs to be going. Why didn't that work? I need to edit this. I screwed it up. I did a capital H one. It needs to be a lowercase. And I need to do the right thing as well. Mini Christmas. There we go. That should work now. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. Okay. So now that's getting heated up. We'll heat this momentarily. We'll actually need the olive oil for this. I'm going to get this down before I heat up the surface on this one. Okay. Don't yell at me. Oh, I do not need both on. Let me take it back down to just the single circle because I don't want to worry about getting burned. Oh, you're staring at my face. I can't flip it. Did I flip it? No. God dang it. Oh, it's going to be a long night now, isn't it, guys? I can't even get the freaking olive oil from the top. There we go. Now I can. So, just trying to let that water start boiling. Put my stool away. Okay, now what we're going to start with is cutting up this chicken. So, I need to flip you guys back over anyways. Unplug you guys in while I'm actually cutting chicken. Alright. Let's get this rolling. Baby rolling. Alright. Okay. Let's get these two pulled out. Get this tossed in the trash. Okay. Alright, just gotta grab a knife real quick, guys. No, one more. There we go. Got ourselves a knife. I'm going to do the same thing that I've always been doing, cutting off the fat. I'll put it actually back in the other position momentarily. I'm just trying to get some paper towel for this. Boop. There we go. I actually think that's a pretty cool position. We shall see how it works. Alright. Cut off the parts that I don't like, obviously, as I do every night. I'm the one cooking, so no one can make fun of exactly what I do. I don't let Zach give me grief, because if I'm cooking, I'll do how I want. I'll cut the chicken how I want. That's my decision. Okay, I think I got most of it off this one. Big chunks of fat just don't need to be there. Oh, I just popped my rib. Ow. I went to itch and kind of sucked my stomach in a little bit. Kind of how it can go up under your ribs, kind of. And when I went to itch right on my rib, it popped inwards. Ow. Well, not really ow. It just feels really weird. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Ew. That was a bad piece. I don't like that. Sometimes there's this... Ugh. It's so gross sometimes. Ugh, it's nasty. But that is okay. We are getting the rest of this off. That doesn't need to be there. And I think we're pretty good. I might see more as I cut it into chunks, because we are cutting this into chunks, guys. So let me get this chicken out of the way while we cut this one up. Woohoo! Redragon too. Oh, not much, you know. Just making dinner. Showing people how to cook, kind of. Teaching myself how to cook more. What about you? How are you doing today? I hope all is good in the life of Redragon too. Oh, I'd actually like that. Redragon. I'm so sorry for butchering your name. 100%. Okay, so... trying to keep my sleeves kind of up and out of the way a little bit. So I'm just kind of cutting this up into little squares. Like, not little, but like bite size. Because you don't want to like have a huge bite of chicken and not be able to get any of the noodles. Because, you know, part of chicken Alfredo is the noodles. A big part of it. So try and get them all about the same. Because then you want them to be able to cook evenly. You too? Learning to cook. Cooking is good to know. It actually, people don't seem to realize sometimes it can save you a lot of money if you know how to cook rather than just going out to eat all the time. If I went out to eat all the time, and say I went to like one of the cheaper places, can I make a burping contest? Maybe if I had soda. Truthfully, that would actually be something really fun to do on a stream. Hold an actual contest where I bring in stream viewers and everyone has to figure out a good way to burp. That could actually be kind of funny. I won't lie. It would be like one of those during those big streams where you have like nothing left to do. It's just like, you know what? Burping contest. Everyone come join in this Discord right now. Let's see who can make the biggest burp. Winner would get like one of the mystery boxes or something. Ooh, that could be kind of fun. Or other type of contest in that nature. Who comes up with the most inventive idea? Who comes up with the best recipe? Okay, this needs to be cut here. There's spots that I'm feeling that just don't feel good. Like they feel hard. Kind of like if it was chicken bone. There are a couple that I've had that do have a small amount of chicken bones. And I don't know why. Because they're supposed to be taken out. But they're not. But yeah, that'd be kind of fun. But I don't have enough soda right now to do the burping thing. I used to be able to burp on command is the funny part. Can you make burping loud? I think that kind of depends on the person. Because some people have the little burps where it's like burp. And then you have some people who are like burp or whatever. So it kind of just depends on the person if the burping can be loud or not. Mine's kind of iffy. It's in the middle usually. Have you ever looked up the world records for burping? Like, longest burp or loudest burp? I know there's definitely one for loudest burp. I'm pretty sure there's one for longest burp. And they measure the loudest one in decibels. I want to say it was 110 decibels. I'm probably 100% wrong on that. But it was very, very loud is what I understand. Okay. Just about all the way through the chicken. Cutting the chicken's getting a lot easier than it used to be. It used to take me a lot longer to get through 2 pieces of chicken. Oh, is my water starting to boil? Not quite. There you go. It's kind of nice. While you wait for your water to boil, you can be doing other stuff at the same time. Get your chicken ready. Whenever you cook, you're not really standing around. But yeah, I should probably go back to what I was saying with saving money with cooking rather than going out. So if I went out every night for dinner, we're just going to go with the dinner part here. And say I went to McDonald's. Usually my order is about $6. We're going to say $5 just to be generous. Okay, well, I guess if I did McDonald's at only $5, I would be saving money every week. Burp is funny. Burps are funny. I'm not going to do any tonight. I don't feel any burps coming. So, now if a genuine one comes up, hey, you can laugh at that. I've definitely burped on stream. I won't lie. I have definitely burped on stream. It's not something I hide. I don't plan on ever hiding it. Just a minute. So let's say if I did McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So say $5, $5, and $2. So $12 a day. 12 times. Excuse me. Okay, that was just kind of coincidence. I wish I could do a better burp that was real, but that was a really. I swear that was a coincidence. Excuse me. Anyways, I do want the big one. Oops, I was in that one. Anyways, so say $12 a day. Now, if you do 12 times 5, that's $60 a week. And that'd still be saving money, but I would be fat. I spend about $80 to $100 on groceries every week to cook and stuff, but that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For 2 people, actually. So, no. Actually, we would not be saving money if it was $12 a day for 1 person. Now, 2 people... If it was 2 people, you definitely won't be saving money. Oh, did my thing work? Yeah, it worked. If it was 2 people... Oh, and thank you for the follow, or the doll. That one, the other one says 3 days. That'd be not $60 a week, but $120. So you actually save money by cooking yourself, and you get so much better food. You really do. Like, I'm making this chicken Alfredo tonight. I did this hidden veggie and rice, and it was actually good. And I'm not really a huge fan of zucchini, so to say that zucchini was good is kind of impressive. And you learn good stuff, and make fun stuff and get such good flavors with some stuff. I could have sworn I heard my Pikachu phone go off, even though it's a cute small burp. Trust me, if I have soda in my system and I'm not paying attention, I'm just gaming and going crazy and just not even thinking about it, I can get some good ones. Unfortunately, I can't burp on command anymore, but maybe one day if you keep coming to my streams, you might get lucky to hear a nice burp come out. Oh. Hey, water, boil. I kind of wish you could do like editing on here to skip stuff, so I could just go suddenly boil and then was boiling, but that doesn't happen because this is all in real life and real time type deal. I'm really curious, how delayed is my thing? Checking how delayed. Really delayed. Alright. I think there's like over 30-second delay. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of go in circles for a minute while the water tries to boil. Watch my little feet as I go in circles and make myself really dizzy. Hold on. I actually should not do that. I get dizzy way too easily to do that. So, I'm trying to think what else we are putting in this. There's not much really. So heat olive oil, put in chicken, salt, pepper, cook it, remove chicken, same pan. Oh, how much chicken broth? 1 cup. So let's get that rolling for a second, because I can get this at least prepared for a second. Ugh. These are kind of hefty. God dang. Okay, I'm starting to get a little bit of the burps, like I'm not even trying. I thought I heard my name be called. But do you ever get that where someone says something? Are we at 1 cup? 1 cup, good enough. And then it's like it starts happening to you. That's what's kind of happening right now. It's almost ready to be boiled. Well, yeah. We got the penne pasta. How much am I supposed to add anyways? 2 cups. Okay, I probably bought way too much noodles then. Noodles for days. We're just gonna try and get this open. Come on. Sometimes you gotta use, when you don't have 2 hands, sometimes you gotta substitute with 2 legs. That sounded weird. I'm sorry. I'm looking for my measuring spoons, and I'm going to the wrong door 100% completely. 1 teaspoon right here. Okay, come on. Get the 1. No! Okay, now all this has to go in the washer because I touched the raw chicken. I failed. That's definitely ready for the chicken. So let's get the chicken in real fast. Okay, you guys aren't going to see for well, actually you won't see for a second. I missed it. Oh crap. Yeah, I kind of messed up a little bit. That's okay. That's really good. I totally did not miss the chicken with the pan with one of the chickens. That is the wrong direction. Yeah, I want to put this away. I don't want you to put it away yet. Okay, let's turn you way down. Hear that sizzle? It's louder than my voice. Okay, I have this up way too high. My bad. Oh, get off the side. Get off the side. Okay, I don't have enough olive oil. Beep. Okay, off the heat. Very carefully off the heat. Letting that cool down for a minute. Okay, let's just give that a couple seconds. Huh? Why don't we do that? Alright, let's turn this around while I gotta add some pasta. That's the blatant garlic. Excuse me. Ooh. I had 2 things of rice today. That might have been too many. Or was it the tomatoes? I don't know. Or maybe the cheese. It could be the cheese. No, it would be the zucchini that's in the rice. That would make sense. Let me grab a scooper. And my windows are all foggy. I guess that's a good thing about this kitchen is the windows tend to get really foggy. So then you guys don't know where I live. Alright, just starting the chicken. Alright, so we're just using... So it says 2 cups. We'll probably do 3 or 4. We're just using a measuring cup. Mainly as a spoon rather than even just to measure it. Yeah, because 2 cups is not going to be nearly enough for me and my boyfriend. And that one just went on the stovetop. And it's not boiling again. God damn. I thought it was going to boil still. 1 more cup. Non-existent human, thank you for the follow. That is a great name. Non-existent. That just makes me sound kind of crazy, like non-existent human, but you're not actually here. I'm just saying your name out loud, even though it's not a name, because I'm just, I don't know. I'm going a little crazy, I swear. There we go. Chicken's already starting to cook pretty well. Trying to get all the pink off. My head itches. Every now and again, my head itches. Whoop. Ooh. There we go. Oh, hey, I didn't quite have it all the way on the heat. Oh, I need 1 more. Let's grab this one. Ooh, it's got the nice long handle. God dang it, excuse me. Excuse me. Get these stirred a little bit. Alright, there we go. I think that zucchini was a little bit strong. I like that zucchini though. It was so good. I should make that for my family and friends. Zucchini chicken. Not zucchini chicken, zucchini rice. Because it was pretty good. And it was healthy. That's the impressive part. Well, healthy-ish. Okay, so chicken. So once the chicken's done, then we add garlic and saute. Then we do flour. How much flour? 2 tablespoons. I just threw my thing in there. I need the tablespoon, and I just threw it in the thing, in the sink. 1. And since I didn't get all of it, 2. Not fully 2, but like 1 1/4-ish. Okay, just kind of let that heat down a little bit. Do I have another tablespoon to dirty? No. I gotta sneeze. I always sneeze away from the food. I'm all the way over here because I have to sneeze. Oh God, why? I'm good. Why is that a thing? Come on, keep heating up again. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop the water on you. Okay, and just a little bit. Let's do the salt and pepper real quick. Let's see if I can get a good angle for you guys to see this. Ooh, or at least kind of see it. Aha! And then back a little bit. Ooh, there we go. That's how you do it. This is how you see the salt and pepper. Oh yeah. Who doesn't love a little grind? I don't say these things in my head before I say them out loud. You know, it'd probably be fine if I just said it and I didn't mention it. Because then no one's going to think about it until I mention it. And it's like, you know what? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so we gotta get quite a bit of pepper on here, so this is gonna be a lot of grinding for a minute. Let's get the fan on just a little bit. to try and get rid of some of this smog, steam. Hey, the water's starting to pick up boiling again. I hope you guys can hear the grind pretty well. That would suck if you didn't. Okay, I think we're just about good on pepper. There we go. I think I might add a little bit of red pepper flakes. Just a little bit, not much. Okay. Let's grab a little red pepper flakes, why don't we? That's celery salt. That's red pepper flakes, look at that. Just do a little bit. Hopefully you guys can see these ones sprinkle, that'd be cool. Not really. Okay, that's still gonna be plenty, I can tell you that right now. A little bit more pepper. A little bit more salt. Alright. Just stir that around, let the chicken cook a little longer. Just to finish getting rid of that pink, let it finish cooking through. Flip this around again. So then I need to get that tablespoon that I said I put in the sink right there. Oh, the other one already fell off of here too. That's funny. Just gotta do a quick rinse on this. This isn't the one that touched the chicken, which is the nice thing. Boop. There's one of the small ones, but we're still gonna give it a nice rinse through just in case. Boop. Alright. So we got the tablespoons, because that's going to be for the flour, which we're going to add kind of into this once we empty it out, if that makes sense. Okay, this chicken could be cut in half. That would be a really big bite. That too. A couple of these seem a lot bigger than I meant for them to be. That's my bad. So like I said, you want kind of small bite-sized pieces. Small bite-sized pizzas. Those are tasty. I won't lie. Those are quite tasty. Who doesn't like the small bite-sized pizzas? I like the pepperoni. Pepperoni is my favorite on pretty much all type of pizzas. It's just classic and it's simple, and I like it. There we go. I think we're pretty much good on the chicken. There we go. It all looks pretty cooked. Don't know how that stayed. It almost fell off the counter. Let's just give this another little stir. Can you please get all stirred together now? It kind of is, for the most part. I don't need that momentarily. Oh, the lid wasn't fully on. That could have been bad. Put this away. Okay, so now we're going to get a bowl to get all that out. Close that. Get a bowl. Stir the noodles momentarily. It's a very, very slow boil in this. So I kind of forget. Oh, give me a second. But it feels like it might be a lot less likely to burn on the bottom, which is really quite nice. Just takes a little longer to cook is all. Okay. So, now let's just kind of start pulling the chicken out of here. Okay, I'm going to flip you guys again to like that. Ooh, that could be a very interesting angle. So that's the tippy top of the bowl. And that's obviously the pan. I want to leave a bit of oil in here from the chicken. Okay, that's cooked. I thought it was pink for a second. Look at that angle. That's a nice angle of just chicken coming like at the camera almost. I need to back up a little bit because I'm going to overfill the bowl. Okay, leave the oil in here, please. As much as possible. Just about there. There we go. Last piece of chicken. Alright. Back on the heat. Kind of spread this out a little bit more. Okay, So now what we're gonna do is grab the garlic. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Alright, got a little scoop. Whoop. Alright. Just let the garlic kind of start to simmer a little bit. Alright, so let's bring over the flour. So we're going to add some garlic, sprinkle the flour over the garlic, and then add the chicken stock. So we're going to put this into the sink. Let's have this at the ready because I don't want to burn the flour to my pan. Let's stir this up real quick. This is definitely probably too many noodles now, but that just means more leftovers, which, you know what, I think is fantastic. Who doesn't love leftovers? Okay, here's the flour. So it says we need 2 tablespoons of this. So we're on, okay. So 1. Kind of wanted to do it fast, so that way I can get the chicken broth in quickly. That's 2. Mix that in there. Do kind of this little spread around that I was doing with the garlic. And then we'll add the chicken broth. Okay. Now it's kind of spread out just a little bit. Let's try and get this kind of all over it. There we go. Look at that. Whoops. Poured it just a little bit too fast. And then you just kind of want to constantly stir, scrape up the bottom, and just try and stir away all the, well, stir in all the flour, mix with the chicken. Just trying to get that out of my way. Alright, there we go. And just kind of stir it, let it slowly heat. Might need a spoon to scrape off a couple things. Actually, you probably will need a spoon to scrape off a couple things because it gets stuck quite a bit. Get just a little spoon. Just a little spoon. Take off that. And that. Got a little bit of the water, chicken broth on the side. So I was trying to cook that right now. Or it's getting hot on the stove, so. Why is it pumping up so much? I've done this a few times and it doesn't always work too well. Try not to put the metal spoons into the here because the issue with that is that it can scratch off the nonstick, which you need to have. You do not want to lose that nonstick. Okay, I'm trying to break down the clumps of flour a little bit. I wonder if there's a better way of doing this. I feel like there's gotta be, right? And then we just gotta kind of consistently stir it for a while. Same with the noodles so it doesn't burn to the bottom. They're looking pretty good though. They might be getting close. Quickly stir to avoid lumps. I already got lumps. Add in skim milk. How much milk? 1 cup, that's right. I have the cup right here. Okay. Okay, so we gotta just keep this stirring like this for a second to try and get some of those clumps out. Well, I should have been stirring like this right off the bat to avoid the clumps, but I don't know how to do everything yet. That is why I do the show, so we can learn together. Yay, learning! Woohoo! I want to avoid there being any large clumps like that. I might need to just take a couple of these out. Or I might add the milk, see how it goes, and then I could always strain it. I could try straining it to try and get all those extra clumps out. Ooh, I could do that. I never thought about that. So let's do a cup of milk. Take off the lid there. Alright, is this going to be a full cup, ladies and gents? No, I can already feel that's not. Oh my god, it just might be. Guys, we're like right there. It's almost perfect. Almost a perfect cup. It's close enough. I just gotta not spill it. There we go. Added the milk. Stir and allow to reach boil to thicken. So we gotta keep this stirring a bit. I need a third hand. I do. Because I need like one hand stirring this, one hand stirring this, another hand holding the camera. I haven't even checked the noodles to see if they're done yet, because they might be done. You can already feel how thick this is. I guess you can feel the thickness on the bottom, which I know sounds kind of weird. Okay, let me just leave that for a second. Season with salt and pepper. Once sauce is thickened, put in spinach and stir until wilted. Let's try a piece of this chicken real quick. Pretty good. Yeah, you can taste a little bit of that red pepper. I just got one big piece. Just to confirm that's cooked. Oh yeah, that's good. Look at this. Nice cooked piece of chicken. Oh. This needs to boil so it can thicken. Come on and boil. I don't want to turn it up too high or else I will wind up burning it. Yeah, I made a lot more noodles than I should have. Oh well. Because that is definitely more than that. Unless you want a very, very light chicken Alfredo. Which you can. I'm not saying you can't. Just want to try a piece of the noodle to make sure it's done. Or check to see if it's done. Noodles are done. I need to quickly get those off, so I might have to set you guys down for just a moment or two. Flip you around. Yeah, I gotta set you guys down while I get this strained. Oh, there's big colander. You can't see this, but this does require 2 hands to not burn myself. Alright, put that towards the back. Stir up the sauce. Kind of, once you get to it, slowly stir the sauce because you don't want it to burn, but you also don't want to accidentally start flipping it over the sides. Alright, there we go. Now we're back. Okay, let me think. So, once add the spinach. Okay, where's the spinach? Right here. Let's do. Not super easy to open. It's gonna eat you. Spinach will eat you. And this is all nice and ready to go. Yeah, it's all good to ready to go. Make sure it's all nice and good and clean. That spinach. Don't you just love spinach? It's okay. Ooh, there we go. Now it's boiling. Just trying to scrape up the bottom a bit. Trying to let it thicken a bit. Except I don't think it could thicken too much because it is skim milk. Of course, we did add a little bit of flour. Did I leave the thing in there? No. Okay. But I might need to add a little bit more flour because of the chunks we got. So I'm going to add just a tiny bit more flour. Let me grab a little spoon. Well, this one has to be a little bit bigger. And then we're going to help it thicken with kind of just taking it and spreading it out a bit more. Avoid any chunking. Like this one could be a problem. And then let's stir this real fast. Tiny circles quickly, keeps it kind of more under control. Try and get it so these don't chunk up. Look at this. Oh, that's looking good. I'm getting a little bit out of here on accident. There we go. Now we'll just give that a little bit of time to thicken up. You can kind of see it. As I drag through, you can actually kind of see a little bit of the bottom. Just a tiny, tiny bit. So the flour we're all done with. Let that boil for a couple seconds before we stir it again. Oops, really good. I don't know where a really good strainer is though. That's the one issue. It might be up with our cooking supplies. Because we have a really, really good strainer, like one of those thin ones, like when you want to take out thin chunks. Because I want to use that for this. Except of course the spinach is going to be in it. So you know, that's not going to really work. Unless I do it before I add the spinach. But you know what? I think we're going to be okay. We have a little bit of chunks unfortunately. Because I still don't fully know how to do it. I'm trying to bring it up on the edge a little bit. Maybe smash some of them down a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's actually kind of working a little bit. Smash them to oblivion and then mix them back in. Okay, it's definitely slowly starting to thicken, so that's good. Oh yeah, see how much longer it's taking to close in? That means it's getting thicker. Let it boil for a couple seconds. And it says to garnish with salt and pepper, so we'll do that. And we'll actually add a little bit of red pepper to this as well. Because there's some on the chicken, but you can barely taste it. So we'll add just a little sprinkle of the red pepper. There we go. That should be plenty there. Let's do some salt and pepper. Let me actually stir this up real quick first. Because if you leave it for too long, it will burn to the bottom, and trust me, that's not good when it does. You don't want it burning to the bottom. A little salt and pepper. There's salt. Pepper. Alright. There we go. Now let's see how this is looking. See the pepper around the edges that I just put in? Nice little circles. There's a little bit of flour up top there. But that's okay. Let's just do little circles. Get this all stirred together. All the seasonings stirred in real fast. You can see it kind of sticking on the edges there a little bit. Kind of scrape that down. We're definitely getting there. Might just be about time to add in the spinach. I feel that it's really thickened. You can see that it has. The edges definitely have, because they're just kind of cooking on their own. Because I'm not good at scraping down the side yet either. Now let's add the spinach real quick, guys. So when you do stuff with spinach, you actually have to add a lot. So we're gonna need a couple good handfuls. Oh, that was a good one. And let's do one more big handful. There we go. Because this is going to really wilt down and almost still be hidden. So we'll leave the little bit of extra that we have in the fridge for Zach. Yeah, look at how foggy this is, guys. I think I can write on it too. Hold on. Let me do something. Smiley! Alright, let's turn in our spinach into the sauce real quick. So then just kind of slowly layer this in. lay it all down and get it kind of in here and cooking. Let it wilt up. You'll see it start shriveling and wilting pretty quickly. You can always already see how much flatter this is just by us putting it into the sauce. See, look at how wilted that's already getting. It's kind of impressive how much it does. Ooh, that's a really big chunk of flour. So we're just gonna take that out while I see it. If I see a big chunk like that, I'll try and get it out. Because you don't want just a bite of flour. See, look at how much that's already wilted down. It's almost like, it's not much. Alright. So then what we're going to do is add in the Parmesan. Because it says Parmesan optional, but, oh, it says we got to add everything else first. So remove from heat. Let's turn that off. So the hard part from removing from this heat, well, that one should have put down. Not much. No, I didn't touch it with my hand. I just put it over to feel if there's heat still radiating off of it. So we'll take it mostly off the heat. We'll bring it to the slightly cooler one. Yeah, it's not as bubbling as much, so that's definitely better. So it says add the chicken. Lots of chicken. So let's stir that together. And it says add the penne as well. I might need to put it back in the big bowl. I need to put it in the big bowl. Alright. Need this in the big bowl. Big pan. The big pot. My phone is sliding. There we go. Oops. You stay over there, please. Because this will not hold that noodles. Oops. There's a couple that actually did stick to the bottom here, so let me try and get that out real quick. That one's fine. I'm trying to get out this really smashed noodle real quick. Oops. Got it. Alright. So let's add back our mixture into here. Ooh, that was almost bad. That was kind of close. Alright, just trying to scrape all this stuff in. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick stir in the pot, get the chicken all nice and mixed in. Okay, there we go. Looking pretty good right there. And then it says to add back the penne, which we're not going to add all of it. We're going to add a decent amount, but not quite all of it. That should probably be enough. Let me stir this real fast and then we'll check and see if that is enough noodles. Some of the penne kind of sticks together. I should have put olive oil into the water. If you put a little bit of olive oil in the water, it'll help it so it doesn't stick quite so much. There we go. I still probably put too much penne in here. Maybe not. There we go. Here we go. This is what it's looking like right now, guys. Let's get some good amount of Parmesan in there. Because what is chicken Alfredo without some Parmesan? I got a mess to pick up here as soon as I'm done with dinner. Whoops. So this whole bag will go in, and then probably a little bit of the other bag. Because this was already a partially empty bag, like over halfway easily. So let's grab a little bit of the other bag. Just about there. There you go. Another nice handful. There you go. And we'll use that. That will kind of melt in with it. And it'll look pretty fine. And I'm hoping it'll taste pretty fine. I'm thinking next time definitely use cream. Cream will help give you a little bit of a thicker, richer flavor. Alright, just about all mixed back up again, guys. Cheese will slightly melt at the very least. Let me grab a little bowl. A bowl. The whole house is all steamed up, or at least the downstairs. Get this scooped in. Truthfully, there's probably better ways of scooping this, but I'm just like, you know what? Why not use the utensils that I already have out? Instead of dirtying more, because I have to put this all away and get stuff cleaned and picked up. So, why make more work for myself? Oops. There we go. Turn off that fan. I'll have you guys follow me over to here. There you go. Look at that. Looks pretty yummy. So let me get a little spoon or fork. I use forks. Alright, let's get a little bit of the noodles, a little bit of the chicken, a little bit of spinach, maybe one more piece of spinach. Ah, there we go. That's a good mix. A little blow on it. Turn this around. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. There's definitely a bit of red pepper. I don't think I added too much. I think it hits literally the perfect amount of spice. So I didn't think this was going to be creamy enough or cheesy enough, truthfully. But it actually has a really, really good flavor. And the spinach is pretty nice too. Can't really taste the spinach much, so it's kind of like you're just feeding yourself veggies because you can, and you should, but you don't taste it too much. So kind of a good way to hide spinach if you don't like it. Let's take another bite real quick, if I can get it to cool down fast enough. Got a little piece of stuffing. I think that was like leftover garlic, kind of. Like not leftover garlic, but like it got burned in a little bit, or a piece of burned piece. It's really good, actually. I really like it. I might add a little bit of goat cheese to it. Let's try that. Let's try adding goat cheese. Give me a second, guys. Lovey? Okay, don't scare me like that. He changes his meows. And sometimes it scares me, because it sounds like he's an in pain meow. But you're not, as far as I can tell. He's just, I want attention now, please. So just put a little bit. What are you doing? Is it just about dinner time? Getting close to your dinner too, huh? He's hungry. So just mix in this goat cheese to let it mix a little bit. Goat cheese is a bit more powerful than Parmesan. That's why I kind of want to try it in here. See if it gives it a bigger flavor. With some big chunks of goat cheese. That's fine. I like goat cheese, so. Alright. Because like the spinach doesn't have much of a flavor. Like it doesn't have a ton of flavor, but it's good. So that's why I want to try adding a little bit of flavor with a little bit of goat cheese.